Part 2, do you have itchy eyeballs? Little stuffy nose? Who knows? If this reading found you, hi, I'm Cassie. Please do not make it fit if it does not resonate. There is a part 1 before this. So basically what happened is you were breadcrumbed. A liar, a gaslighter, a manipulator. Claimed they were a King of Cups energy, which is like high emotional integrity, mentally, they're fully satisfying, right? They're fully satisfying in your life because emotionally they fulfill you, but really they were lying. They kind of actually made you think that they were going to be in a relationship with you, but they breadcrumbed you, gaslit you, because really in their head, they were in a situationship. But they brought out all the tools and the resources, and they were like, oh my gosh, you read? I read too. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, you love being a storyteller? Like, I love hearing you talk. Oh, you love basketball? I love basketball. It was like, they fit the perfect mold. They checked all the boxes, but it was all an illusion, right? It was all a lie. This was like final boss for you. Someone who wore so many masks and painted so many illusions that, man, did they love bomb the shit out of you and make you think they were going to give you something in the long run that was, God, everything you ever desired. But they were a liar. But you saw it for what it was. You clocked it. It fucking ripped you off your path, ripped you away from your game, caused mad chaos in your life. You became an emperor an empress in reverse energy, right? Masculine, feminine, and the physical, it does not matter. Ripped you off your path for a while. It stirred the pot, made you draw the line. You finally said, you know what? I'm not just going to hand out trust. Trust is now earned. And the only reason you handed out trust potentially was because you were like, I give people the benefit of the doubt. No matter what you've been through, you were like, you know what? Good people are out there. I'm a good person. That was your worst mistake, right? We all learn those lessons. Don't worry. Fives and threes are going to be significant for you. You're going to see them a lot. Again, please don't make this reading fit if it does not resonate. If you want to book a reading, email in the bio. I'm doing them for like half off right now because, you know, it is what it is, right? Woo, Merry Christmas. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't know. No, but in all reality, this like cracked your psyche for a bit because you were like, oh my God, people like this really do exist. This person's insidious as fuck. They're cruel. Who does this to people? Who? But again, people wear a lot of masks. Lots of trauma that's unhealed, and guess what? All of a sudden, they're not who you thought they were. And they play this game very well. They do it to a lot of people. You weren't the only one. But you needed to see these kind of people. You needed to see these kind of people and be able to clock it for what it was. Why? Because you're going to be around them a lot in the future. Not to be consumed or their victim. Not to be consumed by them or a victim of them. But because you're either a teacher, a counselor, a mentor, a guide, a guiding light. You're going to make an impact, or you already do. And you kind of needed to see people for who they were. Not everybody has the kind of heart and soul that you do, and you figured this out. Very rare you are, my friend. Came up in part 1. I've got a pocket full of sunshine. Also breadsticks. You might like breadsticks, you know, garlicky ones. Anywho, you may be a foodie. So, part 2 here. You broke past it, right? Came back out the high priestess. Hell yeah. You bounce back 10 times harder as usual. May not look like it on the surface, but mentally, spiritually, you bounce back 10 times higher. You just keep elevating with your ascension, with your gifts, your abilities, your intuition just gets stronger. Your heart gets more pure. Like, it's, you know, it's amazing. So, this is your part 2. If that resonates, hi, yay. Again, please don't make it fit if it doesn't. Ooh, the Devil reversed. All right, so we've got the Six of Pentacles here reversed and the Devil reversed. All right, so you've also battled some things that were blocking you. Again, it could have been that big, pure heart. It could have been some addictions. It could have been the addiction to broken people, right? And take this how it resonates. Again, masculine, feminine, it's all energy, doesn't matter, but this comes up a lot, especially with the breadcrumbers, the gaslighters, the manipulators. It's take a broken man right in my hands and put back all his parts. 4:44 on the timer. You may have kind of had a pattern where you liked the broken ones because you liked fixing them. Look back on the themes and the patterns of the people that you were intrigued by. But again, this one wore a lot of masks. This one was good. This one was really good. It changed you forever. Yeah. You were going down a dark path with this one. They wanted you down a dark fucking path. They wanted you to eat crow for a little bit. Because again, these type of people enjoy this stuff collective. They enjoy... It's like a game to them. Oh, how far can I take it? How much can I breadcrumb them? How gullible are they? How much can I get away with? These people are sick. So you left. You made a decision. Now, all right, we got to do something different. Can't go after the broken ones, that's for sure. I need to go after the healed ones. Yep, close that chapter. Because you lost too much in the process. Even if your foundation, your finances, you lost a lot. You gave way too much time, energy, and love to this person, maybe even resources. So you close the chapter. You're like, nah, I'm going after people that are aligned with my heart, my vibration, my energy, right? Yeah. And you know what? This fucking threw them into chaos. They've never met someone like you. Like, what the fuck? Ripping out their hair. Because you clocked it. You brought awareness to it. You escaped their insidious little wrath, their little game they had going on. And you dodged a fucking tower because you're the magician. And you know what? Because you clocked it, you illuminated some shit. All the little false love offers that stirred the pot with their friends, their community, they can't keep playing these games. People are clocking it for what it is now. Right? This was your evolution. This was your growth, your expansion. You followed that yellow brick road. You clocked it. Now you're on a whole new path. It's given, I'm headed straight for the castle. They want to make me the queen. Man, Halsey keeps coming up. She's a baddie, though. Maybe you're a baddie. Spiritual baddie? You're tapped in. You're intuitive. Yeah, there's threes again. 3 of Wands reversed. Yeah, you got away from some dark energies. This person was surrounding themselves with people that played sick fucking mind games just like them. And you're not part of that. That's not who you are. That's not the foundation you've built. That's not the life you want to live. 2 of Swords here. Yeah. Yeah, you dodged some bullets, collective. So what's happening going forward? 10 of Cups. Yeah. You've got happier times ahead because you put up boundaries. You stood 10 toes down, and your happiness, your future, your peace, it comes from people that are aligned with you vibrationally. They have similar hearts to you. They're pure hearts, right? That doesn't mean you've never made a mistake in your life. It means that you've grown past that. You dropped that shit. You got past your ego. You don't play games like that. You're looking for fulfillment, mentally, physically, spiritually. People that can grow and move mountains with you. For not just you, for society. You want people surrounding you that want to do better, want to see better for all. Not tear others down in the process. That's not who you are. So you moved away from it. It was the best decision you ever made. Queen of Wands reversed. Now, part of this may have been leaving some people behind that were not a growing, blooming, beautiful flower like you with a stable foundation and future. Why? These people are stuck in their root chakra. While you've been growing, they're still stuck way down here in the root chakra. They're out for selfish gain. They don't have pure hearts. And so you had to say goodbye to some people, and that's okay. You had to leave some situations behind. You had to stop going after those broken ones. You had to change your type. You were only going after broken ones when that was your type because you were broken at one point. You're not anymore. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, 8 of Cups. This is what's going to be fulfilling for you. Changing your type altogether. We all go after the broken ones when we're fucking broken. You're not broken anymore. You're a blooming fucking flower. You have a bright future ahead of you. And Spirit's encouraging you. Keep your eyes peeled for these kind of people. They're everywhere, right? And again, more people, 927 on the timer, more people wear masks than you could ever possibly imagine. You're going to keep seeing these people. Spirit's encouraging you to keep following your heart. Lead with your intuition. Use that strategic brain of yours. Remember the patterns that you've seen, the themes that you've seen. Those are the red flags for the future. Look for the green flags. We want the green flags. We want the people that aren't showboating and You know, how they treat their friends and their family, it's going to tell you a lot. How they treat their community. Let's go to a part